There we go.
We're okay.
We're good. We're good. Okay. So today is March. I almost said May, but it's March 16th. So depending on what calendar you're looking at or where you might live in the world, it is 2 days after St. Patrick's Day or the eve of St. Patrick's Day. If you have an attend calendar, it was 2 days ago.
Yes. And I've been told in Newfoundland, they celebrate on the 14th. And I don't know if somebody was teasing me or if that's true.
So somebody has said that same information to me. I don't believe this was the same source that you received this.
Oh, somebody was teasing us, according to Kate. So, oh well.
Well, I had somebody reach out to me via email and let me know that there was great confusion at their work Monday because Microsoft Outlook was indicating that the 14th was St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, there you go.
Unless somebody at Microsoft Outlook had an attend calendar.
Yes.
I don't think that's the case, but
that could be the root of why you made your error.
It could be.
Yes.
Okay.
But we could say that.
We can blame it on somebody else.
Yes. Microsoft Outlook.
Okay. Okay, so I am Margaret Major, and I'm a registered counseling therapist here at the After Trauma Empowerment Network in Shubenacadie, Nova Scotia. I am joined with Vida Woodworth, who is co-host and chairperson on our board of directors here at ATTEN. Kate Matthews is also with us. She is the technical director behind the scenes. We almost caught her on video, but she was quick to get out. No worries, we'll get her on here one of these days. And our guest today is Bret Lively. We're going to have a chat with Bret and play a couple of his tracks and just, learn about a little bit about his musical journey, where he's at, how he got there, and there's some pretty cool, funky music. I did say funky.
I know.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite
It almost
words.
felt funny when it came out there.
Yes.
Okay. So first we'll do our diversity welcome, then we'll do a check-in, and then we'll probably just talk about one or two kind of things going on in our world, and then we'll have a great conversation with Bret. Yeah. Okay. So those were my tinctures. Trying not to make too much noise. My workspace here is a little busy. Okay. So we would like to welcome all women, men, transgender, and other identified individuals here today. We'd like to welcome everyone here who is a mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, son, daughter, grandmother, grandfather, parent, caregiver, sibling. Welcome. We welcome people of all races, tribes, and descents. We welcome victims, survivors, and those who support them. We welcome all people single, married, partnered, dating, celibate, or involved in whatever sort of relationship is right for you. We welcome gay, lesbian, bisexual, heterosexual, queer, two-spirited, polyamorous, demisexual, which one I'm forgetting, and others for whom none of those current labels fit. We welcome all your emotions, your joy, bliss, sadness, anger, hurt, frustration, all of your emotions welcome. We welcome everyone's special way of understanding and knowing the world. Everyone's wisdom, whether it is education that has been learned in schools, colleges, universities, and/or the deep and profound school of life. We welcome those living with chronic medical conditions and disabilities, invisible and visible. We welcome mystics, seekers, and believers of all kinds. We welcome people who identify as activists, community leaders, group members, musicians, artists, Leaf fans, and those who don't. And finally, we'd like to welcome the ancestors who lived in this land where we are now. Welcome the spirits of Mi'kmaq, the natives who lived in this area before the Europeans came. We'd like to acknowledge them and invite their spirits to this space. Everyone, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking this video out. And like Brian told us, if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please hit like, comment, share, or tell a friend, and subscribe. That's the other one. I should have written that down first. Okay, so a note of heartfelt thanks to the Mental Health Foundation of Nova Scotia for their support for Project MAAT. Without their support, we may not be able to do this program. So we're always grateful to the Mental Health Foundation of Nova Scotia. Okay, Vida, here we are, another Wednesday, another week in the world. Lots going on in our world.
Yes.
How are you doing, and how's your world been the past week or so?
Good. I'm doing good. In my world, things have been pretty good. In the world around us, of course, things continue in many places in the world. We're probably talking a lot about the Ukraine these days and watching to see what's going to happen. And yeah, that kind of stuff. I had a lovely day today. I went with my sister into Dartmouth Crossing, and we did just a little bit of shopping. She had to get a couple of things, and so we went and did that. And it was surprisingly still really quiet for March break. And it snowed quite a bit in Halifax this morning compared to here. But the roads were good, and so we had a nice trip in and out. We were back home, and I think probably by lunchtime. So, so that's going on. The Paralympics just finished, wrapped up in Beijing, and I watched as much of it as I could because the athletes who compete in the Paralympics, I think, have a whole different level of athleticism and strength and courage to overcome something, and to be able to, ski down the side of a mountain, or curl, or skate, or any of the things that they do, play hockey. It's amazing to watch them compete and to see, and there are Paralympians who have vision problems, or who have no vision. And I watched, especially the cross-country skier from Canada. I believe he's won 17 medals in the Olympics. He's competed in 6 Winter Paralympics.
Wow.
This is his final one. He said he's retiring. He also has many world, and a lot of those medals are gold medals. He has a lot world championship medals as well. And he has, I don't think, any vision. So he skis with a guide. His brother was his first guide, and then he's had a couple of other people who are his guides. And to see him ski, and to watch, the slalom skiers, and they're coming down the mountain at, 80, 90 kilometers, and they really can't see. They're relying on the person ahead of them to kind of say, left, right, or whatever. And yeah, so I was really, I try to watch ever since they made the Paralympics part of the coverage. try to make sure I watch that because it's pretty impressive. And these athletes dedicate their lives to the sport and to the competition and representing their country. And it was cool to see that the Ukraine did very well. Their athletes were still able to compete, and I believe they came second after China in the medals. So that was really nice considering what's happening at home for them, you know, to have that sort of positive experience. So yeah, and I hope in the next week or so, I know, Margaret, I've told you, Leanna McLeod and I have sort of partnered to come up with a fundraising idea to be able to make some money to send for relief in the Ukraine. And Leanna has done all of the front work. She's designed a pin. And Leanna's a Mi'kmaq artist and crafter, and she has come up with a great idea and is now in the process of making 100 pins that we will be selling, and a 10, or After Trauma Empowerment Network, will be making a donation to the relief. So whatever way it can help in the best way. So I'm hoping we'll have some that I can show maybe next week. And then if people are interested in purchasing a piece of art, and also all of the money we make is going to the relief. Leanna's donating the materials and her time, and I'm kind of the salesperson, I guess, or helping the sales. So I can't understand why she didn't want me to help with the beading part. I'm joking when I say that because Leanna is quite an artist, and I would not mess with her beautiful work. So
I got to see a sample of the pin that you're describing and talking about, and it is so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Like all the things Leanna makes, they're just
she put a lot of thought into designing it and then creating it with materials that are representative of Mi'kmaq culture, and each material has a meaning, and each of the shape even of the pin itself, and I won't say what it is until we can show you, but the shape has a meaning, and it's all directly related to us being able to support as best we can what, you know, the people of the Ukraine. So so that's coming up hopefully next week. And I was trying to think if there was anything. I think we'll maybe have some exciting news too about something that maybe we may be able to offer here in the near future, but we'll keep that quiet.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, or
maybe that'll be next week too.
Yes, it could be the big announcement week, the big unveiling.
Yeah,
and
we'll do that.
And also I got to meet our student placement, our student intern supervisor from Acadia, and it was so nice to have her here and to meet her, and I did pass on what a high quality of student Acadia has in the counseling program that they do. And I'm not just saying that, Margaret, because that's the program you graduated from. It's true. It's true. It was true when you went in, and it's true today.
Well, I mean, I know it's a phenomenal program. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. So maybe, you never know, we might get her to be a guest on the show one night because she said she has to come back for a visit. So
well, we could, but the ideas just they're endless, Vida.
I know.
I mean, we could go out right now, and the first person that walks past us at that intersection out there, you know, they would have a great story to tell, because I believe that everybody has an amazing story, whether they know it or not.
Yeah, no, and we're surrounded by musicians and artists and creative thinkers, and so you're right. We could probably just randomly select someone who's walking down the road and have them as a guest, and we'd be amazed at what they could share with us.
Yeah.
If they weren't too stunned or traumatized by us making them come on the show without
Yes.
preparation. Yes.
Yes, it would be a consensual thing. Yes.
Yeah. The only other thing I just wanted to say was how excited I was. We had our second group on Tuesday.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes. And how, what a neat group. I mean, the one we had last week on International Women's Day was a cool group. And as groups are, everyone is just a little bit different. And this was the group that we called the elder group. And it ended up, it was like a group of friends that came together after not seeing each other for a while. And for the most part, no one really knew each other in the room. So that was a really neat experience.
It is.
Yeah. And so I really enjoyed that. And I'm really looking forward to working with Emma and anyone else who offers to do more workshops, because I think that's something we've mentioned many times, but it's something that people are looking forward to. And now that hopefully we're moving a little bit out of COVID, it'll be something we can offer a bit more than we have, because we'll be able to bring people together and do it as safely as we can, and of course following any guidelines that are in place. So yeah. So I think I had a lot to say, more than I thought I did, but I'll stop now. And I think I'll share the other thing that you mentioned next week too. We can talk a little bit about that too. So
okay.
Yeah, because I want to make sure Bret has lots of time.
Yes.
Is it Bret or Brent?
Bret.
Bret. Oh, I had it right. I had it right the first time. At least I didn't call him Shelley. like Jane would have, because she would have made up a name. Anyway.
Oh my. That might be the person who is binging because they want to come in. Just I know I don't normally do this. Just 1 second.
Well, what I can do is let you talk, Margaret, and I will go down and let the person in if it's them.
Well, it says on my way back up. Okay, I'm just going to respond quickly.
Okay. Yes, we have to let someone in the door because it's locked. So
yes.
And the only way they can let us know is that they're here is to message. Yeah. So I am excited to get to hear about Bret and his music. And so when the time comes, Margaret, I will go and do that, and you can continue.
Okay. Thank you, Vida.
You're operating everything in there on your computer. Yeah. Okay.
So yes, she'll let me know. She'll send me a bing, and then we'll go from there. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. There's Bret.
Hi.
Hey, Bret. Well, I'm going to. I would like to play a snippet of one of your songs first, and then I want to talk to you about that.
Sounds great.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for allowing me to be here.
You may never escape, Bret.
Yeah, that boardroom, I tell you.
You know, I'll figure it out.
It's not a bad space, is it?
Yeah.
So.
And we're not too high up. We're only on the second floor, so probably can't keep you here. Yeah.
Okay, let me screen share. We've got screen share. We've got sound share. Okay.
Wow.
Let's play a little snippet.
All right then, bruv. Time to turn in the lovely drill beat that I just made. I should probably put some lyrics down. Yes, quite yes. Hold on, yeah. Nobody know how to go about smoke. It's breathing season. I might just go far from my throat when I blow. Take it slow. Nobody know when you go. Hold on, wait a second. Got no chill. Wait a second, ain't got no feel. Oh, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, They all say go ahead, think straight, but there's no time to contemplate. With these heavy stakes, my mental frame can't comprehend these messy breaks. I levitate until one day I see heaven's gate. So get out my way, cause I'm on my path. Don't perpetuate or I'll beat your ass. Your second thought might be your last. Your second thought might be your last.
Cool.
It is. I love it.
I love it.
Yes.
Dance music.
Music. Wow.
And I'm so we're honored that you came here straight from work.
Yeah.
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 After a long, hard day, you came and you're spending a little bit of time with us, sharing this. And my understanding is there hasn't been a lot of sharing of your music. So
Yeah, no.
you're not so quick to necessarily share that with people. So thank you for having that vulnerability with us in this space and allowing
Yeah.
us to share that.
Thank you for being open to
Yeah.
hearing this stuff. It's great.
Yeah.
So I guess just kind of we would like to know more about how you got inspired to start, like when music started for you in your life. Like how old were you and what was the first instrument that you kind of started playing with?
Well, I grew up listening to like metal music, and I just remember being like so obsessed with just like distorted guitars. Like I just love that sound, like especially like the rhythm guitars. So I was like, I want to do that. So I remember seeing like an electric guitar that my father had, and me wanted to play it, but I was like 3 years old. I could not figure it out. and it wasn't distorted, so I was like kind of discouraging because it didn't sound exactly what I was hearing, like,
Yes.
I was expecting myself to be like, play a masterpiece from the start, but that just didn't happen. So
3 years old, you mean?
yeah, but like I didn't like, that was the first time like I saw a guitar. And then the first time I picked one up was probably when I was like 6, but I still didn't know what I was doing until I was like maybe 13. Then I wanted to figure out how to do it myself.
Okay.
So yeah.
So did you like when you were 13 and you kind of decided, hey, I want to learn this?
Yeah, like
Did you teach yourself or did you go get lessons from somebody or learn from someone in the community?
I don't really remember. I'm sure it was like my father showed me a couple of chords, and we had those like guitar magazines.
Oh yeah.
So
Guitar
I
player.
saw like the A string, the G string, E string or whatever. Like I just messed around with that. And I'm like, I just remember playing like single notes on like, the E string, just going up and down the frets and just being like, do, 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 do. Like that's like perfect. I don't
Yeah.
know. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really like learn guitar yet. So
So I guess guitar was your first, and then
yeah.
do you play well, I know that the music that I just played is
Yeah, nothing
a
like
little
yeah.
it's a little different than sitting down with the
Mhm.
acoustic or the electric guitar.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, I was like, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to form a band just because, like, I don't know, like, I didn't know anybody who played like guitar or sung or like, had a bass or whatever, drums. So I was like, how am I gonna do this myself? Like, so my friend showed me this online thing, it was called Soundtrap, where you just make stuff by yourself. And at this point, I was like 16, so I knew a little bit about guitar, and I still know a little bit about guitar. Like I'm not too much into it, but um, I oh geez. So he showed me that, and at the time I was into like rap music and stuff like that. So I liked beats. I had no idea like how they were making those, and that was the closest way that, like the closest you could get to a free version of what they were doing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
started off making that, like those types of beats that you hear now, like that started when I was 16.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I did mess around with like GarageBand and stuff like that too when I was like middle school. So yeah.
Cool.
Do you have
Yeah.
a question, Bonnie?
No, I just wondered, besides being interested from 3 with guitar, and then eventually moving into some of the programs on the computer,
Yeah.
and you said you were interested in kind of metallic kind of music.
Mhm.
Are there other genres of music as you've gotten older that you kind of are into now? And you mentioned rap as well was one.
Mhm.
Um, any other like bands or artists or you know musicologists or
Yeah.
yeah, that you're into now?
Well, I grew up listening to like Metallica and Megadeth,
Hmm.
like Limp Bizkit and Korn and stuff like that. And I
Hmm.
still like, I love
Mhm.
that stuff still. And then I started branching off into rap music and stuff like that. And a lot that's good about rap is it's like there's multiple genres within that
Hmm.
scene.
Yeah.
So like they'll put like, I don't know, like an indie rock vibe with like hip hop drums, and then throw a rapper on it, and then throw a singer on it, like,
Hmm.
or like they'll
Mm.
put like metal stuff and like they'll scream on it, and it'll have like bass drum and like trap snare or something like that, not like speeding hi-hats. Like I'm a big fan of rap right now, just because of how much ground they cover in the genre.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. And the other question, I guess, in case I have to run and let the person in soon, um, do you find when you're either listening to the music that that you like, or creating music, um, that it kind of does it play a role in if you're having a bad day and you're able to get a chance to listen to music or create some music? Does it kind of help help your day, bring your day up? Or
Mm,
have you found that, because a lot of musicians have said that it's played kind of a really important role for them
mm.
I guess in their mental health, and helping them kind of feel grounded sometimes, or changing their mood, or
Yeah.
yeah. Do you find that it does that for you, or?
Uh, yeah, like whatever I'm listening to is gonna be the mood that I'm in.
Mhm.
So, like, like I don't know. I just kind of pick my songs just based on how I feel. Like I'll wake up and I'll be like, I feel like listening to something chill today, like, and then like, sometimes you can throw on shuffle and then just like click on something and you just like completely be transported into a
Mhm.
different
Mhm.
atmosphere. So like,
Yeah.
you know, it-
Yeah.
you I just find myself like being a kind of like chameleon with it, because I'll be like, I would just want to listen to what I want to listen to. Like I'll
Yeah.
choose things, or I'll just like throw on whatever, see what happens, and then let it guide me. Like I can be both navigator or passenger. So
Mm.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I like how you
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah. The other thing I'm just thinking is, what's the longest time you've ever gone without music?
oh man, probably like back when like I was in middle school and like camp, like, but I mean still like they probably have guitars out there. Like at work, you can't listen to music where I work. So like probably like I don't know, maybe 9-10 hours. That's as
Yeah.
long as it's been. Like I've never like just sat there in silence, like, or like I don't know, whatever
Yeah.
people do when they don't listen to music.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just not.
Yeah, I know. It would be
I need
interesting
music.
to find out what they do without music.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
don't know. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I relate. I relate.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm curious, Brett. So it's one thing to play an instrument or to use other tools to put music together and
Mhm.
share that with people. I'm just wondering when you started kind of using your voice.
Well, that's like I've always wanted to be a singer. That's probably like the first thing that I really wanted to do. So, and I didn't get a mic until my friend gave his to me. That was maybe when I was 17. So it's been very like recent, like since I've been recording, but like I've had thoughts. I've written a lot, probably since middle school, but like kind of,
Oh,
off and on, it just kind of more like in my head,
yeah.
because I didn't really have like a rehearsal place or a place that I'd be comfortable like just like singing or rapping or whatever I wanted to do. So like a lot of it would just be like me thinking about what I want to do and
Mm.
not performing it. When I started trying to, put like uh I don't know, mind to music or whatever,
Mhm.
Yeah.
um I completely lost myself. Where
Yeah, I
I don't
guess
remember what I was saying.
your voice is an instrument. So that's
Yeah.
probably your number
Um,
one instrument.
yeah. So, I mean, I did like, like I had a speaker and I'd just go and like rap or whatever, like some ideas. I go find like a beat on YouTube and then I'd like write to it and stuff like that and try to practice. And then not shortly after that, I just decided to just try to rap over the things that I made because I just wanted everything to be from me. Like
Mm.
that's just
Mhm.
I just like
Original.
authenticity. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And how was it for you sharing your voice? And how is it like even today for you do you perform live in front of people?
Oh no, never. Maybe one day. Um, it's hard because it's like you have to find your confidence, like your voice, and I'm still looking for my voice. Like I don't know, like a lot of the time I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm just throwing it like paint against the wall or whatever. But uh when I first started rapping, I would send songs to my friend Drew. And then he would just critique it because he has experience with like music and making music and like all the stuff that I've been doing. Like I could really trust him to have like a critical eye and be like non-biased about everything, So
Yeah.
like I knew what he would say he would mean. So
Mhm.
that's good.
Yeah,
And
you need that trust.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big like confident booster when somebody says like, you know, someone who has that experience and telling you you're on the right track, like that's like almost all you need. Just like one listener just to tell you, hey, you got this, keep going, like you're going somewhere. Yeah. And I show my friends, like they'll pick a couple of songs that they like and they'll share it and stuff and like blast it in their cars. I really like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for like my history and like sharing my music. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm, as I said earlier, I know Vida and I were both honored that you've
Yes.
shared.
Hmm.
And I know, Bret, you're gonna be back.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd be open 100% to come back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, because you're not done yet. You've
No.
you're just as you said, like kind of finding your voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like-
for sure.
Like I think you've found more of your voice than you might realize.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't give myself enough credit. Like I don't have like Kanye level confidence. So, you know,
Never heard that
I try
before.
to stay like as humble as I can, but like sometimes, you know, you bring yourself steam down. Like
Yeah.
I need to practice kind of, you know, I'm the best rapper or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
That was
our
the-
guest downstairs.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pop down and let our guest in.
Kate's comment. Nobody needs Kanye confidence, including Kanye.
Oh, it's true.
Okay, I gotta bang my phone off here. There we go. Okay. Yes. So, I want to play just another little snippet. This is what's it called? Bit of the giggles.
Yes, bit of the giggle. It's just kind of like British. I don't know. It came from somewhere. Like, yeah.
Okay, let me screen share again. Where is it? Is that audio? No, we don't want that. We want this. Will this work? I may have to do it again. There we go. Bit of the giggles. I think I paused it. Bit of the giggles.
You had the giggles while I was gone?
No, that's what that song was called.
Oh.
A bit of a giggle. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
They
what
do this,
inspired that one, Brett?
Hmm?
What inspired that one?
Well, okay, I'll say the name first. Like me and my friend, a couple of my friends, they were off in where was it? New Brunswick, and they started saying that, and they came back and just kept on saying it, like when we were out to like pubs and stuff, and like someone would have like a fight with someone, they'd be like, they're having a bit of a giggle. Like,
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah.
it'd just be like something stupid like that. And okay, and the beat,
Mm,
I just heard this like this UK kind of like British rapper rap over some like house music, which is like 4 on the floor kind of like
Yeah.
chords and stuff. Like I was like, I want to make that and try to rap over it. I still haven't, because I made that song too busy, so I just made it as an instrumental, and I honestly love that beat. Like I never made anything like that,
Oh,
like
so cool.
ever. So
It creates this visual in my mind of just driving down this highway in the street lights, and there's no other cars, and the wind, like it's like probably early morning, but it's still dark, and that air has that smell. That's the imagery it
yeah,
created for me. Yeah,
really, that's awesome.
Mm.
it is. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
What was there was one other thing. Oh, and you kind of already answered this a little bit in what you were saying earlier about confidence and that sort of thing. But just what would you say to somebody who, like you, is thinking a lot about it, but they haven't necessarily taken that next step to actually, pick up the guitar and try a chord, or to download an app or a program and start experimenting and trying this and trying that? What words of encouragement or support, I guess, would you give to somebody thinking about it?
Like, man, I'd say just jump into it. Like, don't listen or care about what anybody else says or thinks about it. Like, just only listen to the positive stuff, like, and reward yourself for learning one simple thing. Like, it could literally just be putting your finger on the string, or like playing like one note or one chord. Like, just like be proud of yourself and like what you could make. Like, don't try to like, think that you're gonna like make a masterpiece, like what I thought when I was 3 years old, what I was saying. Like, just one step at a time, and you'll get there. Like, yeah, it's a skill, just like everything else. So, yeah.
It's like a muscle. You have to exercise it. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we're having a jam at our place in May, so hopefully you will be around and you can come, and you might even feel inspired to perform.
Maybe
by May, Brett.
yeah,
maybe.
I'll probably be up for it.
Yes.
And are you wanting to share anything about the eagle?
The eagle, oh yeah, his name is Jace. He's a finger puppet, but I mean, like, he doesn't have a backstory yet, so he needs to go on a couple of journeys, and maybe when I come back, I'll be able to tell the epic tale of Jace.
So you will bring Jace back with you.
Yeah,
I see.
I will, for sure. I'm gonna have to remember that. So
did Kate have a question there, Margaret?
I think so.
For
I know
Bret?
it's in there because you've been asked 100 times, but I want to know. Okay, I want to know who your influences are, because that first track sounded like someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh, that one. Oh, man, like, it's so hard to like pick out my influencers, because I just listen to so much like rap. Like, I can pinpoint what that influence would be because of how much I listen to, but like my main influences, man, Kendrick Lamar, Denzel Curry, man, it's hard to Slow Tie, Man, I have to look at my phone. I'm not really good at like naming artists, but like Earl Sweatshirt, like yeah, like
Oh,
people like
Kate
that.
says it was Slow Tie.
Slow Tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, that was like a drill beat. Like, well, Slow Tie doesn't rap on like drill stuff, but like the uh kind of rough thing going on there is
Yeah.
probably what you're thinking. So
Yeah, that was Kate. I didn't know that, but Kate said that.
yeah, he's a UK artist, like or like British artist. So
Yeah, I heard you mention the UK, and
yeah,
my partner was British, and
really.
I thought I caught some British influence in there a couple of places.
Yeah, well,
So
yeah, the thing is like about like I announced I made a drill beat in like a British accent because a drill beat is like native to Britain, I think, or New
yeah,
York. I'm not really
yeah,
sure, but like those are the
yeah.
people.
You did a really good one because I said to Margaret, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "Is he from Britain?"
Yeah.
And she goes,
Yeah, but
"No." She looked at
yeah,
me like I was a little silly, but you pulled it up. You did a good one.
There was no
so-
judgment in that, Vida.
No. And Jane is up there now. She's not with us anymore, but she would be very impressed. Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
wow. Nice.
So how about a couple of random questions?
That sounds excellent.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I might have 3 of them.
Okay, go for it.
So if you could only hear one song for the rest of your life, what might that song be? Over
Rolling
and over
by
and over.
it'd be Rolling by Limp Bizkit.
Ooh, okay. I would not
Okay.
have expected that from you, Brent. Interesting.
or Nothing Else Matters by Metallica.
By Metallica. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
The
used to
first
know how to
one's kind
play
of
that on guitar. I used to know
yeah,
how.
yeah, that was like probably like the 3rd song that I learned and
Was it?
last song I learned. So yeah.
Okay. Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Potato chips. What would be your favorite potato chip?
Anything this Doritos, anything that has like a pack, like a lot of dust on it, besides maybe Cheetos. Well, jalapeno Cheetos I like.
Yeah.
Barbecue Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm liking right now. I
Yeah.
found a new like I haven't really tried Takis. I'm recently
Oh.
open to them now. Like I found out about them recently.
Oh.
Really like them. They're a
They're
little bit
very good.
spicy, but they got that like powder to it. I like that. And they're
Yes.
crunchy and they're like curled up. So
And
yeah.
they're very, very fiery.
Yeah. This is a little intense.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even on the bag, it says more intense.
That's true.
Okay. My last random question. Do you prefer
Okay.
pizza or pasta?
Pizza all the way. I
Okay.
ate pizza like I could probably eat pizza every day and never get sick of it. So
Love pizza too.
I have so.
Okay.
What's the best place to get pizza in Wolfville?
In Wolfville, I don't want to like be mean or anything, but there's really no like just go order a big wedge if you want to get like good pizza, or maybe
Okay.
Pronto's. Like don't get the slices. Whatever you do, don't get the slices. Order
Whole
pizza.
pizza.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
like yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do that someday.
Yeah,
We will.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, Picasso's, not Pronto's, Picasso's.
Okay,
Gotta make that clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the edit.
yeah.
So we're almost to 7, Vida.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, because our guests are here with us tonight, that perhaps we could end like we did last time, sort
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still March break and people maybe want to be a little energized. So
Yeah,
could
so
end.
Margaret won't put them to sleep with a loving kindness meditation.
That's just a thought.
No, I was gonna suggest it too. So thank you,
Yeah.
Vida. You picked up on that vibe.
Oh,
And we're on the
Vodka.
same
Yeah.
level. Yes.
okay.
So Brett, do you have any closing words of wisdom that you want to share?
Man, I was thinking about that, and it was honestly your last question about like what words of inspiration. Yeah, that was pretty good. Like
Yeah.
that's pretty
Just-
much it. That was
just
the
don't-
mic drop like way back there. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Keep
like
on
that.
Keep on keeping on.
I might use that sometime in the future, Vida. This is a mic drop moment.
Yes, and it could
We
be
can
a
do that.
t-shirt, for his first road tour.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And then when your book comes out, Brett.
My autobiography.
Yes. And
For
there's a
sure.
part of you we didn't even talk about, because you're not just a musical artist.
Yeah.
You are an amazing, I don't know, would we call it sketch or draw artist? Like,
Yeah, former sketch artist, I guess.
Yeah,
What
so
was it
maybe
called?
we'll have-
Abstract sketch artist. Yeah.
so yeah, maybe we'll have you back on just for that.
Yeah.
I don't have I'm kind of not really like passionate about that anymore, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I've
okay.
moved on, so
Okay.
I don't know how much I could talk about it, but you know, it's just not
Okay.
in the present moment.
Yeah.
so.
No, I
Yeah.
10-4, as they say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, again, Brett, thank you for joining us tonight, for sharing, and I look forward to our next conversation.
Yes.
Look forward
Yeah.
to it as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Brett, and thanks for trusting us enough to share this. And because every time you share to one more person, I know you're taking a risk, and good on you. Takes a lot of strength, and
Courage.
you are good, and you will get better and better and better. And I will have your t-shirt and say I knew him when he was just a teenager.
Well, actually, I'm 20 now. I'm not necessarily
Oh.
a teenager anymore, so you know,
Okay.
I'm an
Okay.
adult. But
I'll
like,
say just
we-
a young person
is-
then.
I'm 19, so
Yeah, there you go.
lie about my age. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you said you were at the tavern, I kind of thought,
Yeah,
he must be
That's
must be
interesting for
he must be 19.
yeah. Well, I did say like 18 or whatever. That was recently, but it's not as recent as I thought it was. So
Mm. Yeah, I checked at a few taverns in Wolfville before I was 19.
yeah, I mean, I've never been able to sneak a drink, so I mean, well,
Mm,
a couple times.
yeah. That is a whole other show, Brett.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we're gonna sign off. We won't do a meditation. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And next week will be lots of new things and
News, announcements. Hopefully you'll have a sample of
Yeah.
that beautiful,
art creation.
yes.
Yeah.
And
It'll be spring next week.
yes, maybe that's what we'll talk about.
Yeah. New beginnings.
Yes, yes. Unless I feel inspired by Brett sharing and I go home and I write a song.
Yes.
Please
And
do.
then I can share it and the YouTube police won't get it. Because it'll be
Hey,
mine.
as long as it isn't copyright music, you're good. You're
I
good
know.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate the place that you need to go though, Brett, to be able to come up with all of that.
Yeah, no, it's a
The music, the
Process.
lyrics, the melody, the
Mm.
Yeah.
beat, the timing, all of it.
yeah. It's a
And
very interesting process.
yes, it is. And thank you for investing that time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna sign off and we will be back next week, same place, same time, different date, but next week.
Yep.
Okay,
A whole week later.
all right. So, as I usually say, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and be well. Bye-bye.
Bye.